Hello, and welcome to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I am your girl, Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Purr. And I do have my cup mug here, and you can get you one at lanascreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And if you look to the right of the screen, there is a QR code. You can scan it. It'll take you right to the shop. And then you get your merch. Send me a cute picture, favorite the shop, do all the things to say you support. And I appreciate it. I'll send you a message right back because I like doing that. So get your merch. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup mug and thank you.
Thank you. Bonsoir tout le monde. It's me, Misha, your Persian correspondent, and I'm drinking as tepid an Earl Grey tea as it can be in this fantastic heat, which I'm still enjoying, not as much as Forrest do, but yeah, summer is in full swing, and so were some of the looks. Yeah, the salad would have been wilted in this temperature, but luckily
Definitely,
we're not the salad.
definitely in the heat that we have here, it would definitely be wilted. But yes, we're here talking Project Runway. I think it's episode 5. Could be episode 6. Is it
Five,
6?
five,
It's
five.
5.
Yeah,
I was
definitely
right.
five.
Ooh, I was right.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
we
God.
are now we are down to top 9 people at the episode 5, so it's 9 to 5. Is it true?
We love
So
that. We love to hear. We're talking to episode 5 of Project Runway, and we're gonna get right into it. But first, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you don't miss a single video when we drop it or when we're live. We go live 4 nights a week for Big Brother. We talk Project Runway. We talk Dancing with the Stars, the next pro. We're talking Traders Australia. We got it all over here. And then everything that we don't cover, we probably cover it in our reality roundup that comes out every Sunday morning. So please subscribe to this channel and our other channels in the Cup Network. Follow us on all of the channels. All the links will be in the description below, as well as our audio podcast links, our Patreon, all of our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, and the new Instagram for the Cup TV at thecup.tv, where I put the schedules up every Monday. So it's pinned to the grid, so you can go check out when everything happens. You'll have a visual aid to keep you up and afloat about the Cup TV. And yeah, then just follow that and follow us if you like. But let's get into it because where we left off with our bottom 3 of B, Brian, and Aaron.
mhm.
And we said on the podcast last week that neither one of us liked the way Law Roach was talking to Aaron.
Aaron, yeah, yeah.
We didn't like it. We still don't like it. Um,
That was
and
like a premonition of what was to come.
yeah, because they eliminated Aaron. Tear, sadness. I get it, but I'm like, I feel like Brian should have been gone.
Absolutely. Maybe we wouldn't be discussing salad at length today because of it. Whatever
I,
Aaron would have done, I think it wouldn't have been wilted salad anyway.
I,
So
I'm just sick of Brian. Actually sick of it. But I will say Law did have one moment of redemption when he was like, Aaron, I just want to sit and talk to you about fashion because he knows he has a plethora of knowledge about fashion and he wants to talk to him. Great, but you still didn't have to talk to him that way. You still didn't have to talk to him that way. But
mm,
Aaron is gone. Everybody's like, okay, it's sad, but we must move. And so we find out they go to the runway and we find out that they are going to do this is our season's first
mhm.
unconventional
Conventional.
challenge.
One of my favorites as
I
well. Yeah,
love unconventional challenges. Ugh. It's my favorite thing to watch because it's like this is the time we're good to see them actually do something so creative out of something that is not supposed to be fabric or fabric like. So I love it. And this time they had a Viva Paper Towels challenge. So they were going to have to make their designs mostly out of paper towels.
Towels.
And so they gave them an hour to go in the workroom to test out dyes and how what techniques they could use and come up with to make the best thing. So they were dyeing and testing and seeing what works, and they had an hour to do so.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day they came in and had to make it work.
Yeah, but luckily, finally, they had a 2-day challenge with actually a great reward because whoever wins gets $20,000 just for themselves, which is like a very decent price. Let's put it that way.
Because I would look, I need $20,000.
Especially for 2-day challenge. I mean, it's great. I love how it's totally random. Appears on some of the seasons of Project Runway out of nowhere. Like, oh, we have this gigantic prize of like $25,000 on season 16, for instance. Or like here, oh yeah, just $20,000 for a paper towel dress. No big deal. Just like
Right.
do your best.
I mean, it's
But
just
also,
like,
yeah.
I feel like the prizes that they're giving are kind of big this year. We had Super Bowl tickets. We had that trip to the animal the sanctuary. There's like, oh, this is like $10,000 here. Like, okay, we upping our prizes. The budget is budgeting, so I love that. I love that. But we're in the workroom, and of course, Christian comes in and he's doing his walkthroughs. And some of the takes that he gave, I'm like, you could have kept that. You didn't need to say that.
Yeah.
And some of them, I was like, period. Exactly. I agree.
I don't think that he was like exceptionally mean this week. It was just like kind of a more question of some of his remarks kind of set the designers off. Especially, I think, poor Anna, who's like whole brand is unconventional. She completely started spiraling, kind of for no reason, and then she ended up self-sabotaging herself by the end of the episode greatly. But yeah, luckily not everyone was so phased out. I mean, Joseph McRae, I actually love interactions of Joseph with Christian, because Joseph, whatever Christian says, Joseph like us, oh, okay, water over dog's back. I mean, this doesn't touch me, doesn't affect me whatsoever. I'll do whatever I want to do. I'm Joseph McRae. And it's very funny to see them kind of butt heads a bit in a very like playful way. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think with Joseph McCrae, it was like, I don't have to do what everybody wants me to do. I'm Joseph McCrae. I have my own, point of view, and this is what my style is. This is when you see my girl, she's wearing a Joseph McCrae. And so I don't see what the problem is. Like, I had a problem with Law calling him out last week about being cocky and arrogant and stuff. I'm like, no, because you wouldn't call Paul T. Gaultier arrogant when he has things that is a Gaultier, or when you see a dress, you're like, oh, I know that's Chanel, or I know that's Vivian Westwood. You know what their point of view, who this is by what they're wearing. And I think Joseph McCrae just has a style that is Joseph McCrae. Every time they walk the runway, even if Joseph didn't say anything,
they knew it was his. Yeah.
You knew it was him. The first episode, when that girl walked out, they knew it was a Joseph McCrae.
Oh,
and they were like, oh, I know who that is. Don't tell me he back again. How you know? Because he created a lane and a style that is just uniquely his.
Absolutely.
And that you have to recognize it. And so I'm like, I don't understand.
I was even more pissed this week because, first of all, like, if Joseph was like if his stubbornness would have landed him in the bottom like multiple times, that would be understandable. But this season, especially, like even compared to last year, he's just consistently being on top. He's the only one with 2 wins now, and I mean, his lane is clearly bringing him great rewards from the judges. Now, if he like continues to be like completely, I don't know, oblivious to the challenge, that's one story. But he always incorporated what the task was given to them, just like this week with paper towels. I mean, he has done what he could. He colored them up into beautiful colors. Yeah, he made his own silhouette, but I mean, he nailed the assignment.
I
So I
mean,
mean, why is this comment coming back? And especially this week, we'll talk about it when we get to
but
the
see,
who should go home tonight. Yeah,
yeah,
and
I
why?
don't understand the whole thing of Joseph McCray because like I feel like the cast this season is only hating on him because he came back
Yeah,
and they don't want somebody who had a chance to. And I'm like, okay, but let's be honest. If you going through the route, 'cause I know I'm skipping ahead, but the question on the runway is like, who would you, who's not cutting it or who's not doing what like? I don't understand how half the people said Joseph McCray when you
Brian
done
was
well
right.
know other
Yeah.
designers are putting out booty work. Like they not putting out good
Exactly.
work.
When like Bobby was in the bottom, like what now, 4 times. So of course, I mean, and you still say Joseph. Yeah. So it's kind of clearly.
Like it's just so ridiculous. Like Brian is standing right there with a salad dress.
Yeah.
Bobby is standing up there with a sewer
With
dress.
whatever.
Elizabeth
Yeah.
is standing up there with a paper mache party dress, and Anna is standing up there with a I don't even know what that is.
Whatever it
Like
was. Whatever it was. Yeah.
whatever it was, and y'all
Her
had the
inner
nerve
saboteur.
to say Joseph McCray is the one who you don't think should be. And then for Law to jump on that, like this is the second time. Like if this was, it has to be you are the common denominator. No, it just means everybody's jealous. It just means they were jealous last season and they got jealous this season. It
Yeah, but like last season, obviously, at least he had some bottom placements before the episode of his elimination, so it maybe would have ended up. This season, he really like came back to slay. He came back to work hard. Like yeah, everybody loves his looks, so it's like pretty uncontroversial in this regard. But yeah, the designers just keep. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, obviously it's like, the cameras are rolling 24/7. What we see like an hour, less than an hour of their full day, obviously. Maybe he's being like mega shady, I don't know, so obnoxious when the cameras are not showing. I don't know why he rubs them in such a wrong way, actually. Yeah, because it was very weird. Like Brian, okay, Brian has his own like ego troubles, whatever. Brian is like a diva whose perception of his work is clearly different from the
well,
judges and the reality. But yeah, I was surprised, especially from Naeem. It was kind of like, wow, why you worked with him on a team with Joseph on a winning team like two
a
weeks
winning
ago.
team.
On a winning team, yeah, just like 2 weeks ago, it was great. Both of you looks were great. Why are you like stabbing him in the back all out of the sudden? Because we've never seen any like negative discourse between like Joseph and Naeem. So that came completely out of the blue. Like, why are
Yeah.
you dogpiling on him of all people? So yeah, it was a bit strange.
Yeah, I was very shocked to see that point. I was like, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. But okay. But anyway, in the workroom, we saw, it was not a lot of drama in the workroom. A lot of people were just like struggling like normal, but they were, doing their best to make it work and get it together. And I don't think it was anything that was noticeable or that stood out.
Just the salad premonition was already
What
there because
well,
because already in the workroom, at least B and someone else mentioned, oh my god, Brian, your look is given salad, it's given lettuce, like not the wilted salad, what are you doing? But Brian was very adamant that salad is gonna make him sail through. And hey, when we get to the judging, maybe he was not that wrong for some reason. yeah, let's
So
go to
let's
the
just
runway.
get to the
Yeah, because
runway
it
because
was pretty
honestly,
straightforward with this episode. Like not much drama in the workroom. It was a little bit of slight shade here and there, and we actually didn't see much of the finished looks either. Anyway, so yeah,
all
let's
right.
go the runway.
So Elizabeth's design,
Just boring.
it,
Right.
it is.
I mean, I wouldn't call it of the bottom three. We get like this is the bottom three. Yeah, one of the bottom three designs. I agree with that. This would be like actually my like number 7. So out of the bottom three, this is like the least offensive for me personally. But I just find it very nondescript. I mean, when you have such an like unconventional challenge, especially with like $20,000 prize, and you put out this, it's like it's so yeah, it's just so safe and nondescript that it's like, well, well,
Wah, wah,
well, well.
wah.
I might have, yeah,
Literally.
actually might have swapped her with Salad because I still don't get how Brian is in the top 2, but we'll get to it. But in the top 4, but yeah, it's like my 7th place. Of all, it's just yeah, it's very basic. It's very boring. It's not unflattering, but not flattering to the model. It's kind of it's really very meh for something that you should like push out of your comfort zone. The color is pretty. The double color, yeah, it's kind of this winey, not like whiny, but wine-esque. Yeah, like the dark red plus yeah, dots of black here and there, like traces of black here and there. But yeah, I mean that's given very much Project Runway, like season 2, not 22, no shade.
It's literally.
Yeah,
This
I
is
just
my first dress. This is a designer's like, this is my first dress I made.
Mhm.
It's so boring.
It's very boring. Yeah.
It's meh. It didn't excite me. It didn't move me. It was just like, okay. Now, like I said, I'm not a designer. I don't know how to make any stuff. So take my word with a grain of salt. Like I don't really know how to do any of this. But it's just for me as a viewer, the look itself is just meh. Meh.
Agreed.
Next, we have B.
B. Oh my god, the drama catalyst of
The
the
fight on the
episode.
runway for this. It's just ridiculous.
Yes. Well, on one hand, I'm so happy that if at least one person would get such orgasmic, for lack of a better word, critiques from Law Roach for the first time ever. I'm glad that it's B.
Right.
Yeah. This is not exactly like my top 1 look, but I totally get why it's on top. It's
Mm-hmm.
really slick, and you would never guess that it's done from paper towels.
I mean, completely made from paper towels, head to
Completely
toe.
made from paper towels, head to toe, and yeah, it looks phenomenal. It like hugs her body perfectly. I think that this with Beast technique, it can be adjusted to pretty much any body type, and yeah, if anything, it's just like it's a very weird critique to have, but it's like it's kind of really looks like a ready-made costume from any other like textiles. But I mean, this is perfect. This is like so good technically, craftily. It's like this is genius. And yeah, I'm surprised about the fight, but yeah, okay, let's make good TV, I guess. Whatever is good TV in LaRoche's mind. But yeah, say singing all these asanas and praises to be at least was a good change. And also the guest judge saying that he would hire B. I mean, that's also a great compliment. So yeah, this is the first episode, by the way. We haven't told it yet that this is the first episode in a season, or maybe in Project Runway, where we don't know not only who's going home, but also we don't know the winner. And we actually didn't get the critiques for 2 of the top 4 people. So we only got critiques for B and Brian.
I mean, save something for the end.
Yeah, exactly.
We should save something for the end. We don't have anything to talk about now once we finish the runway because you just told everybody what.
I mean, but we wouldn't have anyway. I'm very glad for this look. I'm very glad for B finally to like be getting his flowers, especially in this very weird manner. But okay, yeah, but yeah, it's just like no notes, sleek, perfect. Maybe not exactly like exciting to look at, but if you know what it's made of, you're like, oh my god. But if you don't tell the person, he will be like, okay, this is just like a very nice costume. I probably would have like bought in some like uppity Harrods kind of shop. But yeah, this is very very good, and yeah, this would be my top three.
Okay.
I'm not sure my favorite. Okay.
Okay. Because now you look. Misha just told the whole story of the whole show in like less than in 3 minutes. Like we don't have anything else to talk about besides these
It's
looks
not
because
true. We still have the looks.
we just have the looks, but you just told everything about the show. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Um, I think B's look is the example of simple but effective. It is simple. Yes, it's a tank top and some pants, but what I like about it is it's so modern and so this is what you'll see the it girls wearing in press things or like Law said he would put Zendaya in this for the Doom press release days. So when she's doing press, you know, she's not super, naked or anything. So she's not too sultry and sexy, but she's sexy enough and she's comfortable. And it's like, it's giving the wild is at the top. And it's like, I had a problem when that guest judge was like, okay, so if you take off those things in the front and these things on the pants, it's just the tank top and pants. Okay, if you take off anything of anybody's look, it's just something else. It's a whole entirely different look. What do you mean? You can't take that off and it's not the same look. Um if you take off Vivian Westwood's plaid, the plaids and the
Exactly.
colors, it's a whole different look. If you take off, heck, what he had on, if you take off those color, uh, the design, the color block thingies look like badges or something off of them. It's just the shirt, it's just the jacket and the pants. So yeah, what do you mean if you just take it off? So I was with Law, like, what do you mean? It's simple. That's what we praise you for because
Hmm.
you take simple things and you make it and jazz it up and makes it a whole nother look. And that's what B did. I do appreciate the praise from the guest judge for B and what hiring him and Law we're talking about, putting to say like that's the highest compliment for a designer for someone's stylist to be like, I will put my client in your clothes and have them at the press day or have them walk the red carpet. Like that's what you want. That's what you pray for. And so I love that B had those moments. I don't know what this fight was about, but
Yeah.
because comparing B's to Brian's is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
It's
It's wild.
absurd. It's just
It's wild.
absurd.
Yeah.
But I like this look for B. It's not my top look, but it's definitely in my top three.
Hmm. Same, same, same. Okay. Oh my God. From
Okay,
one of the
Bobby.
top looks to
The
yeah,
bottom.
I think this is the last one. Even with Anna's, although it was a mess, she had some ideas. She just sabotaged herself. I don't even know where Bobby was going. What Bobby was going for with this look. Actually, I mean, in theory, this kind of print slash tie dye, yeah, tie dye on the paper should look great, but the silhouette is so unflattering. It's such a horrendous blob, literally, that unless you're illustrating a biology book about literal blobs, how they're found in nature, or like blobfish, I have no freaking idea how you can use this dress on anybody. And then you put this gorgeous, gorgeous model in this dress, and she looks like a blob. And none of the accessories work. This bow makes it even more horrible. I mean, it looks like if she was trying to drown herself in the like Victorian old-fashioned way, but something went horribly wrong, and it was like unaliving attempt when going horribly wrong, and then she swam, and then somebody caught her out and put her out of the river, and that's what she was in after having been in the water for 2 hours or so. Yeah, and then she would have thought about her life choices and never tried to do any of this again. This is 9 of the 9. This is definitely dead last look. before, yeah, we'll get to it. I won't spoil it anymore, but before, like, Anna shooting herself in the foot, I actually was convinced that Bobby would be going home, but now I'm not so sure. But I mean, this is dreadful. This is, I mean, I mean, the girl has charisma, but it's like her fourth bottom placement in a row, and this is probably the worst look that she presented so far. It's just, I don't know what was worse, this or the one that she was fighting Andre about, yeah, 2 weeks earlier.
I mm, I I feel like it looks like dirty sewer water on some fabric. It's just gutter. It I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like this neck thing that cuts the model off and makes her lose. You just totally took away her neck. Um, I I don't like it. I
No.
I I don't like it. It's really nothing else to say because I don't like it. I think it's so. I I don't like it. It's so bad. It's not good. It's really not good. It's unfortunate. It's unflattering, and I just don't like it. And I don't feel like beating a dead horse. It's just not. It's, oh God,
Okay, here we come. Wilted salad.
it looks like that. It looks like
Yes.
that.
Yeah, here it goes. Our lettuce and maybe, yeah, some green. Green could have saved Brian because judges were clearly maybe in touch with some green because they put this on top. And Lana and I and the whole internet is confused over the weekend why it happened. People are confused. People are rioting in the streets. No, just kidding. But yeah, yeah, this is definitely an inspiration. Well, to Brian's credit, he did manipulate the paper towels intensely, extensively, in and out. There are some elements of it which are cool looking, but I still don't like how it looks altogether. For instance, yeah, when you take just the plaits, just like, um, these like meshed, squished elements that the poor girl has on her hips and on her breast area separately, if they were like different elements, I don't know if it was like handbag or it was like on her hips or it was like more flattering on her figure, that could have been something. But here it's like in the same 6-7 position where I put Elizabeth. But if Elizabeth was just plain boring, this is like, this is ambitious, and I'll leave it there. I have no idea how it's in the top. And yeah, fighting whose look is better, B or Brian's, is also just as confusing to me as it is to Law. I mean, this episode. Yeah, yeah,
He took all different kinds of lettuce and put them in one. He had iceberg lettuce. He had romaine lettuce. He had kale. He had cabbage. He just had all different types of lettuce, roughage, and things, and he put it all on one dress. I don't like the different colors and contrasts of green, and it's just so ridiculous.
no,
No, I would never. And maybe here's the thing. I know everybody's designs are not made for every woman and it's not made for everybody. And so his design aesthetic is just not my cup of tea, but I'm sure it's somebody out there who loves his design aesthetic. And if you love it, I love it for you, but I'm here and I have this platform, and so I'm going to give my opinion. I don't like it. That's it. I don't see what the argument was for. I don't even see why he's in the top two or top three or whatever, top four, whatever. It and arguing against him and B is like arguing who's bigger, a elephant or a mouse.
exactly.
It's just
Maybe some of the judges just love the bedsheet slash pillowcase aesthetic all that much because we're still in that bedsheet comfort zone for Brian, 5 weeks in.
we need to move.
Joseph
Joseph
McCray.
McCray.
Yeah, yeah. I know what we're both gonna say. We love the color.
We
Yeah,
love
I
the
actually,
colors.
I'm so happy because these are my two favorite colors together. And yeah, on one hand, I get why Joseph was just safe because basically
Mm-hmm.
Joseph, when they had the team challenge and Joseph name and
Aaron.
Aaron were on
Aaron.
the winning team, yeah, they already used kind of a similar color scheme, but I think it still looks very fresh. This fits model greatly while being this puffy structure on the shoulders, and also it's all still paper towels, and I mean this is great.
Everything except the
Yeah,
shorts are not paper towels. The
yeah,
shorts
but
are fabric.
the top, yeah. I mean the top and the shoulders, they are all like Joseph made his signature puffy silhouette with paper towels. So I mean he nailed it. He nailed this spot. Yeah, that'd probably be my like fourth, around fourth favorite of the week. I still like it a lot. And yeah, I think this is a great look on her. I get why Joseph was just safe, but yeah, all this like dogpiling had no place. It should have had no place like on the main stage because this is still like a continuation of Joseph's triumph and terror and how he managed to combine his aesthetic with what the challenge was asking. Because this looks great on her. This would have looked great on so many like body types. Yeah, I love the short's length. I love how the two colors kind of merged together around her waist because although it's very simple, but it's also kind of very effective and it gives a very like striking and beautiful visual of how the top actually opens up here, triangle like almost a V shape, a V-shaped T-shirt, although it's not a T-shirt at all. So yeah, I like it a lot.
I do too. I think I like it, but I don't love it more than all of Joseph other things that he's created. I think out of all the things he created this season, this is probably my least favorite one. But even on my least favorite Joseph McCray look, it's better than anything Brian has ever made. Is better than anything Bobby has ever made. Is better than all these people who a lot of them better than anything they've ever made, and it's my least favorite. It's I think the colors are great. I love the colors. I think this is a good safe look. I don't think he was able to do everything he wanted to do. I think, or maybe he did do what he wanted to do with his look, but it wasn't Joseph McCray because it wasn't fabric, it was unconventional. He had to adjust. It was, something different. And I think a lot of what the judges said to him last week kind of got in his head, and he was kind of trying to play it safe, play it better for them. And it it happened not to be my favorite, but I still like it. I think these two pieces would be perfect, like in as separates or together. So I do enjoy it, and but he would have been definitely safe with me as
Hmm.
well because it's just a good safe look. So I move.
Hmm. Oh.
And it's not a bad design. It's just not a great design. It's just simple and
Yeah, I mean, it's also, it's a bit unfortunate when people present themselves as like, okay, this is like unconventional, and I know because Project Runway production kind of pushes them too. So it's not like a situation where she was like bragging about being unconventional designer for all purposes, because let's face it, of course, she can't work with all the materials in the world, and maybe she never worked with like paper towels, but yeah, maybe she just like ran out of time, and also her convo with Christian kind of also derailed her a little bit because it happened to be a very unflattering look with the potential. So literally, like a few tweaks here and there could have saved it. Like Bob
yeah.
is unsalvageable. This one
It's
is pretty salvageable, yeah. But just like if you had like if you had like the bra up here to make like all the breast area much more flattering to her, not to make it look like kind of saggy for no reason, obviously, like in quote marks because it's not the model, it's the dress.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the back also kind of goes the same, because if it was like, I don't know, both tighter and slicker, that would have like hugged the curves of the model. I think that was the kind of the problem, because she was kind of lost with the curves, much like Utica last season. But in this regard, it's way more obvious because it's just like manipulated paper towels. So you kind of see all the imperfections, unfortunately. Although the idea is cool, the strategic placement of where Anna's decided to contrast black and white, I see where she's going to, but it's just like, yeah, it feels unfinished in the fitting, and that's how
Mhm.
literally all of your problems work. Because, yeah, as it is, it doesn't look good at all.
Mhm.
Yeah, it could have easily be like 8 out of 9 place. But again, if she just had like some time to oomph it up, to like make it, I don't know, more corseted, more like hourglass, more shapely, in all the strategic places, that could have been a much better look, at least a safe one.
Mhm. I think my thing is this is a simple design, and like everything is nothing new, nothing or extraordinary, nothing out of the box. And with her presenting herself as an unconventional designer, but she is also an unconventional designer who takes time. Like
Mhm.
literally, she was like, "My clothes take time. It takes like 2 months to make something because it's unconventional design." So, and she only had 2 days. So maybe I honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Anna just doesn't strike me as the type of designer who works well under time constraints.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, that's what Project Runway is. You have to be able to work under time constraints, and she gets so flustered so fast, and she's so uh she just doesn't know how to handle pressure. And I think that's going to be her downfall. Now, outside of Project Runway, I think she'd probably be an amazing designer who will take her if you will want to hire her, and she takes her time making it. Like, I'll give you 2 weeks to make this dress so you can finesse it. Like, you don't have to come, like, or 6 months or whatever. Like, somebody who's going to have time to do that, she'll be perfect for that. But I think right now she doesn't know her timing is just not there. Like, she doesn't know how to work under pressure like that. She needs all her space to just feel things out. And I think this, like, and I also think she doesn't know how to work with a curvier model. I
Mhm.
think she has I think Lyric is giving everybody who does not work with a cover that they having the fits for her. She's so beautiful, and she like gives everything. But these designers don't know how to work her body, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, we've seen it last year, we're seeing it this season. Yeah, like literally half of the designers do her such a disservice because she's such a gorgeous woman and person, and yeah,
Yeah, it's
sometimes they just
sad.
miss her completely. Dude, another one of the safe
Ooh.
ones. I happen to really love this look. I think it's kind of goes in the same direction as B for me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's like something you would never guess is made of paper towels unless somebody tells you. I love this pants. I'm another finally, Jude experimenting more with color, because yeah, designers have been telling him for like, dude, embrace the color. You already have all the goods. Like, finally, get out of your like high school uniform from Victorian, I don't know,
Right.
study era.
Please
And
get out the grays.
yeah, and I think he's like 90% there. I already finally love this jacket at the top, and also it's very cool that he left out the midriff. So for Jude, it feels like, yeah, a revolution in school. Although he's not British, it reminds me of this meme with like, "Do you want my 5 o'clock tea?" No. Anarchy in the UK. For him, this is like the anarchy level.
Man.
And But yeah, I really enjoy this look. It's also going to be like around my fourth, fifth sport, just much like Joseph McRae.
Mhm.
But yeah, I enjoyed the top especially, and I enjoyed this like long chiffony kind of sleeves of the pants, which are also black, because this gives such a cool optical illusion while she was walking, especially from the side. So yeah, I pretty much enjoy this look, and I just want, yeah, I hope Jude will push himself even more like next week.
I
Yeah.
do. I do think I agree with you. These pants are everything. First of all, you got pinstripe pants on a paper towel pants. Like how you pull off the pinstripes on paper towels, that's crazy because you know it will everything on the paper towel bleeds through. So I expected like, oh, these are going to like the stripes are not going to be even. It's going to be weird because it's paper towels. But no, he pulled off a pinstripe on some paper towel pants, and that is impressive. That alone is impressive. But I am happy to see that Jude is experimenting with color. I've been saying I want him to do more color, more prints, do something because his tailoring skills are impeccable. And what he could do with some prints and some colors, it would be amazing. I think Jude is absolutely phenomenal. I think this is a good look for him. It's better than a lot of things. And like I said, it was safe for me too, but his safe is better than most of the people in this competition. So I'm very happy for Jude. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed this.
Two. And speaking of enjoying,
I enjoyed this. Let's see.
yeah, Jeffrey has really had a very tumultuous history this season. Top, bottom, everywhere.
Mhm.
But this is an absolutely deserved top placement. We still don't know what the judges think about this, but we love this look. Yeah, this is so good. I mean, especially this genius disproportion. This kind of gives a very alien spaceship vibes because the top is so small, but the pants are so gigantic, and also they're made from paper towels, and all these ruffles are so beautiful. It gives. Yeah, last week I compared somebody to sea slug, and not in a positive way. This is a beautiful sea slug. This is a sea slug who's like the queen of the sea slugs. Yeah, I mean, this is phenomenal. This is just so beautiful, so lovely to look at. In the movement, on the go, it's gonna be translated to so many body types, especially these pants, because they're like everything, and they give such a cool illusion because they kind of manage to walk this very thin line between being drag and a bit clowny, but at the same time really fashion, and also it's made of paper towels. So this was actually my second favorite look above B, but below one other
Mhm.
designer we haven't
Yes.
spoken about yet. But
Yes.
I'm very happy for Jeffrey this week. This is like, yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping for, to be like avant-garde and unconventional, and at the same time very wearable, and I want to wear it as well.
Ugh, I think this is such a beautiful look. Like this is so good. I really do enjoy this. Like I like that the top is so small. Look, if you got the chest to pull out for under boob, pull it off, girl. And this is so this looks and here I'm saying this in the most non-shadiest way. This looks like a paper towel look. It looks like a paper towel, but in the best way. Like if you told me they made this out of paper towels, I believe you. I'd be like, yeah, that looks like somebody made it out of paper towels. But it is the best possible compliment. Like this is the pants. Give me those pants. I will wear those pants. I think anybody would wear those pants. And like you said, any body type could wear those pants. And it's like I might not be able to pull off the top, but I can pull off that bottom, and it's the high waisted, it'll cover the stomach and give you just a nice illusion. I would even think about wearing a crop top with this. Like, and I don't do crop tops because I just don't. But like showing off the little skin in between, it would be perfect. I think this is so good. I like where it hits the floor. I like the styling of this. This is so good. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. No notes. No notes at all. This is so I'm very happy for Jeffrey because, like you said, we've been up and down with him, and not really knowing where, how we feel. This solidified this week. This week, you got me. You got me. Every other weeks, I'm like, but it might be this, but it's this, but ain't no buts. Ain't no
And
buts. This is
just
done in perfection. So good. So good. I enjoy this a lot. But baby, we cannot.
yeah, skip
We
Nahim.
we have
I
to
cannot.
talk about my favorite look of the night.
Agreed, agreed. But this is my top one as well. Absolutely my crown jewel of the week. This is, oh, this is just so, I don't know where to start in the best way possible. I mean, it's so good how he managed to put it zip inside the paper towels and make it still look like jeans from afar, like denim from afar, and also manipulate the skirt above those jeans, but also making them seamlessly
Oh,
sewn together. It's just like so phenomenal. Yeah, the shapes of it all, the asymmetry of it all, how gorgeous her legs look in this like kind of skinny jeans-ish illusion. Yeah, and again the midriff and the collar, and it's just like so today and so modern and so fresh. Yeah, this is like my favorite look of the week, hands down. I think this is my favorite Nahim's look so far, given this he's already done some amazing
mm,
stuff. Yeah, but this is just like even better than the top three, like the group design challenge. I think this is just everything. This is
oh,
also something I don't know how even to wear this, but I would try just for the sheer experience and like freshness of it all. It just looks so damn good.
it's so good. I love a denim on denim look anyway, and to think that if you would just show anybody this picture without telling them that it's paper towels, they would never know. They would guess this was a denim on denim look. But then this is all paper towels. From head to toe, this is paper towels. And that itself is incredible. He dyed it to perfection to make it look like that. It it it's just so good. I don't even understand. The model looks like flawless. This is just, oh, I could see any girl wanting to wear this look. Anybody would want to wear this look. Any person, any human, any alien, anything would want to wear this look. This is so good. It just screams perfection. It was my favorite look of the whole night. Um, with a very close second, like milliseconds from Jeffrey. Like this was so good. I really, this is, ugh,
Yeah,
perfection. It's just, I don't understand. But okay, I know I messed with them about giving everything, but we do have to talk about the first of all the bottom three. To no somebody's surprise, to nobody's surprise,
nobody's surprised. Yeah,
the girlies, y'all got ate up this week. Y'all got ate up in every single way. And I'm always here for the girls. I'm like, oh girls, I'm rooting for you. I can't root for y'all
not
this
this
week.
week. Yeah,
Not this week. I
unfortunately.
can't.
Yeah, true.
But the top four, because they couldn't get a three, even though I could have gotten a three.
Yeah, especially getting rid of Brian and maybe replaced it for Jude. Who knows? But yeah, just definitely not Brian. Not
Not
Brian.
Brian. I would have had a bottom four, then a top four.
Hmm.
I would have had the bottom four and then the top three. But the top three is B, Brian, Naheem, and Jeffrey. Three out of the four I agree with.
Absolutely. But yeah, but not lettuce. Sorry, not Brian.
Uh,
Not
Now
the
I would love to tell y'all who the winner is. This is usually with a chance to be like, oh, the winner. We have no idea. Because there was an argument on the runway that they decided to show instead. And we got no winner. We didn't even hear the critiques
critique.
from Naheem and Jeffrey.
Yeah. So we only have two people, yeah, being having been critiqued, and that's it. Yeah.
And so we have no idea. And then we don't have a bottom. We don't know who's going home. Of course, we never know. But the bottom three didn't even come out to get critiqued. So
Who knows?
who knows? We have no idea. So, but I'm gonna ask you, if you had to go from what we know, because
Mhm.
Anna, we did have the question, and everybody said Joseph McCray, except Jude, Joseph McCray, and Anna.
Yeah, and Anna, who's at first said herself, and then got a very, very, very cold reaction from Lo. But also, yeah, you should never say herself
You never
cold.
say so.
Yeah, and she said Bobby finally afterwards, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jude said Brian,
Which
as
I'm
more
like,
people
thank
should have.
you, Jude.
As more people should have, absolutely. Yeah.
It was like, who did Joseph McCray say? Did he say Brian?
I think she
Think,
said Brian as well, yeah.
yeah, as he should. But I'm like, oh no, he said Elizabeth because
Mm,
she said him.
mm.
Yeah, he said Elizabeth because she said him. But I'm like, let's be honest, y'all. Stop playing politics and play actual who is the worst. And if we just said who we thought was the worst, it would have been Brian or Bobby or Elizabeth or Anna. But
Mm.
honestly, who out of all the weeks we had, at least Elizabeth had a top. She was on top for a look that deserved. Brian was on there for not a look he didn't deserve. Anna had a week she did deserve. Brian was in the bottom, and then of course I'm
Yeah,
happy that you said Brian because somebody had to say it.
absolutely. Yeah, and Bobby was also one of the 6 co-winners, which was also interesting in the first week. But since then, she has been in the bottom consistently. So yeah, normally it should be Bobby, unless judges think, "Oh, Anna, you said yourself, so bye." But it should be Bobby. I mean, all these bottom 3, who's going home next? Who's winning, on the other hand? Because we had only half the critiques for top guys. I have no idea. Hopefully, it's Naeem,
I think it
but who
should be
knows?
Naheem, but
Yeah, maybe if they made such a big fuss, maybe it's gonna be B just to piss like Brian off and put the final nail in his coffin. At
I don't
this
think B
point, I
should
don't know.
win. B should not win. He's had a great look, but he shouldn't win. And if they do something like that, that's spitting in the face of Naheem and Jeffrey, who both had phenomenal looks and who
Exactly.
deserve to win. So I really think Naheem is going to win because I think his look is going to be the one that they are very excited about. But who knows? But I guess we'll have to wait till next week to find out,
Yeah,
and we'll do that. But next week, you come back and join us again when we have our next our fun debate on Project Runway and whose look is gas and whose look is trash. But who's lit and who's burnt out. But thank you for watching. We truly appreciate you. Join us next week for the same thing, Project Runway, giving you our thoughts even though nobody asked for them, but we're giving them to you anyway. But thank you. Follow us along on this channel. Follow us along on all of our channels. All the links will be in the description below, as well as our audio podcast links, our Patreon, all of our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Our newly uploaded Instagram page at the cup.tv, giving you all the things TV. Your merch is at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That QR code is in the corner. And yeah, one day you're in, the
and
next
the
day
next
you're
day
out.
you're out,
So
and we
and we are out. So
oh,
make it work,
bye.
designers.
Yeah,
Bye.
cheers. Auf